Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Ortiz Aragon, CEO and founder of Align with Anna. And today I wanted to talk to you about how your business is your teacher. So this morning I had the most amazing coaching call with Erin Joy. Okay, she is the CEO and founder of Black Dress Circle. And I've been following her for a while because she is a powerful businesswoman here in St. Louis. And she was definitely a leader during Corona. Like she held state of the business weekly Zoom calls. She had lots of support, it's just so many like resources. And I got the chance to have a one-on-one with her. And this morning she blew my freaking mind apart, okay? And essentially what we talked about was that your business is your teacher. And if you are a business owner, you know that it takes all of you, all of your faith, all of your heart, all of your soul. And, sometimes you're doing it by yourself. Sometimes your family does not support you. Sometimes your friends do not understand why you jumped off the deep end and wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? And so you have to be like your biggest cheerleader. And it's funny because little does Erin know I'm really into astrology, numerology, human design, right? That like my sun sign and my midheaven are right next to each other. So literally my business equals me. And so she read me so fast. Like our call was only 20 minutes long. And she literally just diagnosed my blockage and just called it out. And I was literally dumbfounded, literally. So essentially, what I talked about was, reintroducing myself as a spiritual guide and business coach, and allowing that to be enough, that my voice and my presence and my insight and my guidance is what I can be paid for, rather than the productivity that I used to do as a professional organizer, as a personal trainer, as a yoga teacher. Like, hey, okay, we did the yoga class, we organized your closet, okay, you know that we got the work done, and then here you go, you get paid. But now it's like, okay, Anna, you are the teacher, you are the guide, you are the leader. And can you be paid for that? Is that enough? And I think a lot of coaches struggle with this, and so something that Erin did that fucking blew my mind was decipher that this fear of stepping into this spiritual guide role actually comes from past lives and karma that I need to shed and release and disconnect with, right? So how many of you are women and, spiritual or a spiritual entrepreneur? Do you feel like you have to be in the closet? Do you feel like you have to hide your spiritual self and not tell people that you like tarot cards and oracle cards and crystals and that you enjoy the full moon and you put it on your calendar because it means that much to you? Or have you been afraid to talk about some of these like magical things with other people? You know why? Because women and these spiritual guides used to be burned at the stake. They used to be raped, murdered, disowned, ostracized. Like it used to be a big problem to be a spiritual guide and a soulful, sovereign being. And what Erin helped me understand is that in this day and age, it is no longer a threat. Look at Gabby Bernstein, look at Oprah, look at, like all these cool, even, oh my gosh, what's his name? Brendon Burchard, okay? So I went to his conference last October, actually, like 2019. 2019 October. I went to Brendon Burchard's influencer conference, and it was so fantastic because it was super holistic. They had like literally a woman speaking straight from her channel, just like divine, like channeling. And we had a vocal coach. We had, Tom Bilyeu. We had like Dean Grazioli. Oh my gosh, the guy that does the podcast, what's it called? The School of Greatness, that guy was there. And it was so dope. But like literally all of Brendon's people were his friends. And it was like a super holistic influencer business conference. And I was like, oh my gosh, business is changing. You know, like the world is evolving, and no longer do we need to put like our spiritual selves like to the side. Like now it's actually a priority and actually equally as important in business. And so I'm just so grateful to be able to meet all these incredible guides, teachers, coaches, leaders who are speaking from the heart and working from the heart. So just know, if you are a coach and you feel like you might have some blockages in stepping into that coach role, that like spiritual aligned role, perhaps it's because of things that happened to you in past lives. And how you know it's from past lives is if you've never had problems in this lifetime, right? Like, okay, why do I have this fear? Has anything actually happened that was a threat to me as a soulful entrepreneur? No, nobody has threatened me. No one has come to violate my space or, you know, take any of my shit. Like, I have never had an actual real threat, right? So that's how you know it comes from past lives. And sometimes we're born with fears and we don't know where they came from. That's how you know they came from past lives. And so Erin, she was just so divine. Like, I literally didn't even know that this was going to come from such a boss businesswoman, right? Like, I was just going for business advice, and she just read my soul, like dragged me through the mud in the best way possible, right? So here's what you said, and here's what other channels and spiritual leaders have told me, that when you're ready to release something, whether it's a soul contract or karma or, you know, just feelings that you don't want to feel anymore, you can call it in and you can clear these contracts across timelines. Okay. So it's not like you need to go into each individual past life and handle it. No, you don't need to get super specific about this happened then and I was over here and this happened then. No, you can clear it all in one go and you say, hey, I release all energetic ties, all timelines, and all connections to my fear and my hurt from past lives. And I call it in now. So it is, so it is. And so you can literally claim it, say it, speak it into existence, and clear that shit. You really can. So after this, I'm probably going to meditate and do it one more time. But yes, coaches, if you have this like fear, or, you know, you're afraid to be seen, you're afraid to know that like you can guide people and that can be your moneymaker, know that perhaps there's some karma you need to clear there. And that it is safe to do that in this day and age. And actually, something that Erin and I talked about was that we're moving into Aquarius, right? We've had like 200 years of Earth, okay? And now we're moving into air, Aquarius. So that means we're no longer going to be focused on building our houses, building our finances, building, you know, your nice car, your nice job, your status, you know, like all of your earthly things. We're done with that. We had 200 years of that, and now we're moving into air, which is going to be like a breath of fresh air. It's going to feel like ideas, innovation, new technology, and really thinking about what truly matters in life, right? So I love you guys, and I hope this speaks to you if you are a coach, if you are a soulful entrepreneur, and just know that like if your soul is calling you in this direction, take the call, answer the call, and then if you have any lingering feelings about it, release them. You know, just make a declaration and release it, and just know that the work that you have to do here is so powerful and so much more important than these little fears that are holding you back, right? Okay, you guys, so I love you and thank you for listening. And also, if you would like to book a free discovery call and we can see what kind of mind-blowing bombs we can drop on you in the best way possible, please call me. Like, let's meet, let's talk, let's see if we vibe, and see if we can get to the root, to the core of what is blocking you, what energies are no longer serving you, so you can move forward with all the confidence and power in the world. Okay, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Happy Friday. Love you. Bye.